Hey there, and welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're unpacking a really kind of radical idea, one that pops up in a lot of ancient wisdom traditions. What if? What if every fever, every ache you feel isn't just random bad luck? What if it's actually a mess, like an urgent letter from deep inside, trying to get your attention? We're diving into sources from Buddhist philosophy, other spiritual traditions too, exploring this idea that healing, it might actually start by turning inward, not just looking outside. Our mission, really, get into how our body and spirit are connected, and then look at 5 timeless self-healing practices. Think of them as short pathways anyway, to remembering who you are and finding that harmony.
It's a really captivating way to look at it, isn't it? And it's something our culture, while often pushes us away from it, we're sort of trained to silence those inner signals, right? Reach for a quick fix, push through the pain, as if ignoring it worked. But this wisdom we've been looking at, it suggests something deeper. That, what's bothering the soul, what we ignore inside, eventually it shows up in the body. So these practices we'll discuss, they aren't just wellness tips. They're ways to actually listen to what your body's been trying so hard to tell you.
Right, that idea of illness as a teacher, not an enemy. That feels really powerful. It came up again and again in the source material. The texts talk about the body basically shouting what the mind's been too afraid or maybe just too tired to deal with. Every little ache, trouble sleeping. It's like the body has its own language.
Exactly. And what's so illuminating is how it just flips our whole understanding of being sick. I mean, imagine that headache you always get. Maybe it's not just stress. Maybe it's like an emotion stuck somewhere, asking to be let out, or feeling constantly drained. Maybe it's not just needing sleep, but your soul asking for more meaning. If we start thinking like that, illness stops being this enemy and becomes more like a guide, a teacher showing us the way back to ourselves. It's basically saying, hey, listen up.
Okay, so if illness is a message, how do we start learning the language?
Yeah.
A lot of traditions seem to point to the breath first, like it's the alphabet. So our first key here is, well, it sounds simple, but conscious breathing. You see it everywhere. Ancient texts, a modern mindfulness. The idea that mastering your breath helps you master your mind, and that unlocks healing.
Right. And it's definitely not just the breathing we do without thinking, the shallow stuff. This is deliberate. It's like opening a door consciously. Monks, meditators, they've used this for centuries. Tap into energy, calm everything down, find balance. There's this great image from a Tibetan tradition I came across.
Oh, yeah.
It says, when you breathe fast and shallow, your soul just skims the surface, like skipping a stone. But when you breathe slowly, deeply, sink into the calm waters of...
Wow.
And it's not just poetry, it actually changes your physiology. Deep breathing hits the vagus nerve.
Right, the rest and digest thing.
Exactly. It tells your whole system, okay, you can relax now, which you absolutely need for healing to happen.
Okay, so for anyone listening who wants to try it, here's a pretty straightforward way. Start by breathing in deep through your nose. Count to 4. Let your belly fill up first, then your chest. Then hold it gently for a second. Feel the kind of stillness inside. Then breathe out slow through your mouth for 6 seconds. Really let it all. And then just pause for 2 seconds before the next breath. Nice and smooth. Try doing that cycle for maybe 10 minutes a day.
Yeah. And you can visualize too. Like imagine your body is this ancient temple. And each breath is like a little flame lighting up the dark corners. It's really not just about oxygen. It brings peace to the mind. It boosts your immunity. And crucially, it grounds you right here, right in the present moment, which, let's face it, is the only place healing actually happens. It's a way to recalibrate everything.
Okay, so from breath, which is internal, the sources then point us to something external, but still part of us, our hand. It's really interesting how many different cultures have this idea that our hands are connected to our heart. You see it in basic human instinct, right? Someone's hurting, you reach out, you touch them, hug them, hold their hand. That impulse, the text suggests it's not random, it's ancient.
Absolutely. It's like the body remembers this older language before words, a language of compassion, of energy transfer. In Buddhist practices and also in traditional Chinese medicine, there's this specific practice sometimes called palms of light. They talk about a point in the palm, lao gong. It's right in the center, basically where your middle fingertip lands if you make a fist.
Okay.
It's seen as this major energy gate, not just for general life force or ki, but specifically for sending out healing energy and clearing out like stagnant heat or negative energy. So it's a direct channel for self-healing. And, even if someone's skeptical, think about the placebo effect. The mind can heal the body, it gives it focus.
And the practice itself sounds really accessible. First, just rub your palms together fast for maybe 30 seconds. Get them warm. Activate that spot. Second, place your warm hands gently on whatever part of your body is aching or just needs some attention. Third, close your eye and really imagine this warm golden light streaming from your palms into that spot. See it filling the area, softening it, healing it, and then just stay there. breathing slowly for 2 minutes, maybe 5. Just letting that connection happen.
It brings up a really good point, doesn't it? If our minds are powerful enough to create stress that makes us sick, then surely they're powerful enough with intention to create calm and help restore balance. Your hands, guided by that compassionate intention, they can be the bridge. It just takes that focus, that presence, and a bit of self-love, really. Offering that healing touch to yourself. People use it for emotional pain too, placing hands over the heart. It's very comforting.
Moving on.
Yeah.
The texts we looked at often emphasize this rhythm. Every inhale is a new beginning. Every exhale is a letting go. And out of that idea comes this really beautiful practice, the lotus breath.
Lotus, such a powerful symbol in so many Eastern traditions.
Yeah.
Because it grows in murky, muddy water, right? But it blooms completely pure and beautiful.
Right. Untouched by the mud.
Exactly. So monks used it as a teaching tool. It shows that beauty, renewal, transformation, it's possible even when things are messy. Even amid pain or chaos, it's a perfect metaphor for our own ability to not just get through stuff, but to actually blossom it in a way.
So the lotus breath practice is about embodying that. You sit comfortably, spine tall, but shoulders relaxed, like you're letting go of tension. Close your eyes. Let your awareness settle in your chest. Imagine a little lotus bud there, closed up, full of potential. Now breathe in through your nose, slowly, maybe count to 4. And as you inhale, picture that bud starting to open, unfurling its petals. Pause for just a couple of seconds at the top of the... Feel this light spreading through. Then breathe out gently through your mouth. As you exhale, see that lotus blossom opening full, spilling soft light everywhere inside. Cleanse, nourish.
It's more than just calming your nerves, although it definitely does that. It really shifts you into that rest state. It feels like a ceremony almost, a cleansing. People who do this regularly often say they feel lighter, like a weight's been lifted they didn't even know was there.
I can imagine.
I remember working with this very successful, very stressed EO, totally cynical about anything spiritual. He started doing this and he described feeling lighter, like years of stress and unspoken stuff was just dissolving.
Wow.
It really hit home for him, that proof that healing can happen right in the middle of a chaotic life. It also helps you tune in more, see your body as a friend. Notice those little signals, the tight shoulders when you're angry, deep fatigue when you're...
Okay, let's shift gears. Stillness and breath.
Yeah.
Movement. In Buddhist and Taoist wisdom, there's this really cool observation. Living things tend to move in spirals. You see it everywhere, right? Calyx hurricanes.
Yeah.
Even our DNA. That double helix is fundamental pattern.
Yeah, it's a fascinating connection. And if you take that cosmic view, moving your body in ways that mimic that pattern becomes like an invitation for the natural energy flow, the kisos, to move through you. More blockage gets stagnant energy, wakes up your vitality. It's not just exercise in the Western sense. It's about aligning your personal energy field with the universe's patterns. You see this a lot in Krieg's low-flowing spiral movements.
So how do you practice this? You stand, feet about, shoulder width apart, knees soft, arms just hanging loose, relaxed but tall. Then just gently start turning your waist, left and right. Don't force anything. Let your arms swing naturally, like ropes, just following the movement of your torso. Once you find a gentle rhythm, bring your awareness down to your lower belly, your center. Imagine your navel is drawing a small, invisible spiral in the air as you turn. And you can add intention. As you swing outward, imagine releasing heavy, stuck energy. As you turn inward, imagine drawing in fresh, vibrant energy.
Traditionally, this kind of spiral movement was often done at dawn. They believed nature's energy was purest then, before the day got busy. Physically, it's fantastic. It loosens up deep muscle tension, gets stiff joints moving gently, helps circulation, blood, lymph, all of it. Great for detox. And energetically, in Eastern medicine, this kind of twisting is thought to benefit the liver and kidneys.
No shit.
Yeah. They're seen as key organs for cleansing, processing emotions, holding our core life force. There's a Tibetan saying I love, the spiral isn't just a gesture, it's life reminding us that even when we feel like we're going in circles, we are always moving forward.
That's profound. A good reminder. Okay, our fifth and final practice. This one feels special. It's held with a lot of reverence in Buddhist tradition, the meditation of the golden light. Apparently, it was often taught more quietly, maybe because it's considered so powerful.
Yes, it does seem to hold a special place. And it touches on the very nature of healing itself, this golden light. It's not just a visualization technique. It's seen as the essence of karuna, compassion, like a pure frequency of love, so powerful that things like sickness, fear, despair, they just can't easily coexist with it.
Wow.
Monks, practitioners, they've used it for emotional healing, physical issues, bringing hope back to people feeling lost. It's really about generating that compassion within yourself.
So how do we invite that into our lives? You sit quietly again, spine straight but relaxed, no forcing, softly close your eyes, take maybe 3 deep breaths. Each exhale is like saying, okay, tension, you can go now. Then Gently picture, just above your head, this radiant sun, but it's made of soft, pure gold. The rays are gentle, warm. It feels totally safe, like unconditional love. Now, as you breathe in, imagine that golden light flowing through the top of your head, flooding your whole body, every cell, bringing warmth, healing, peace. And as you breathe out, see that light gently pushing out anything that doesn't belong. Old pain, negative thoughts, fear. Just let it go. See it dissolve. And you just stay there, maybe for 10 minutes, bathing in that light, letting it.
There's a beautiful quote from a monk about this. The golden light isn't outside you. It has always lived in you. This meditation just reminds you of that truth. Helps you reconnect with your own inner source of compassion, People often report things like clearer dreams after doing this, deeper sleep, waking up feeling more refreshed, more connected to a sense of meaning, like finding an inner sanctuary you can always...
So, after exploring all these, what does it all mean for you listening right now? We've walked through these ancient techniques, these keys, but the real magic...
Yeah.
It isn't just in doing the steps perfectly.
No.
It's more about your willingness, isn't it? To show up for yourself consistently, gently, with love, healing, like these traditions teach.
Yeah.
It's not a one-off event. It's a return, a journey, like a river finding its way.
Exactly. And even when a river hits obstacles, it doesn't stop. It finds a way around, keeps flowing towards the ocean. It's that persistent, gentle quality. And it goes beyond just us, too. There's that powerful Buddhist idea. When you heal yourself, you help heal the world. That's not just nice poetry. It feels like an energetic truth. When your own inner state shifts towards clarity, that resonates outward, affects your family, your community, collective energy field, maybe. Your healed presence, your peaceful presence, that really is the best gift you can offer.
So imagine, maybe tomorrow morning, before you grab your phone, just close your eyes for a minute, breathe, feel grateful for being alive.
Yeah.
And during the day, maybe you pause sometimes, take one deep breath, inhale light, exhale stress. Slowly, you might start to notice changes, shoulders relax, face soft, breath getting deeper on its own, emotions feeling steadier. Not because life suddenly got easy, but because you found that calm center inside yourself, that place that stays steady even when things outside are stormy.
You really do have that power within you to work with your past, learn from mistakes, transform your scars. None of that stuff has to define you. What matters is the choice you make now, today, to engage with your own healing. These 5 techniques, they're like ancient keys you just found again. Each one can unlock a door. Forgiveness, self-love, health, clarity, connection, all those important.
So here's something to maybe sit with, a thought to carry forward from our deep dive today. The next time you feel unwell, or even just uncomfortable, instead of that automatic, ugh, why me reaction, what if you paused, took a breath, and quietly ask, maybe just whisper, and tell your body, your whole being, it's been talking to you all along. Maybe now's the time to really start listening. Yeah. The choice is yours, and the time, well, the time is always now.